Now I could probably put like some flowers up here, or maybe like a picture of something, but I'm not a very good artist. This tree would be a lot more fitting if there were snow on the ground, I think. Alright, so we're doing a little more surveying. This is Auburn University, one of the most beautiful campuses that I have had the pleasure of walking across in the past few years. And I have walked across many campuses as of late. The thing I like about it is it has some character. The architecture is quite distinct, I notice. And it's very small. Where'd you go? Can you see him? Can you see it in there? He's somewhere inside that bush. He stopped chirping when I showed up. Come out, you little motherfucker. Where is it? I have not yet identified the type of bird that is inside this bush. You would not guess that it's, in fact, the dead of winter here in Auburn, Alabama. Because it doesn't feel like it. In fact, it feels like a new day of spring, except there's no leaves. So check this out. Never have I been so enthralled to pay for parking. This is definitely an Alabama neighborhood. See, when we talk about judging books by their covers, this is definitely a place where that notion is put to the test, for sure. They even have the big TV still. Archives first, and then you just cross the street and you've got your Capitol building there. And then you go right on over there and you've got on the other side of these trees the first White House of the Confederacy. And then you've got the State House, I think it's over there. And then some other departments over there. Interesting. You know, I have been thinking of getting a new hat. Maybe this one. More beads. I used to collect these in middle school, actually. Just like this. The fashion of old Alabama is interesting. think it matches my aesthetic quite nicely. It's time for lunch. What are we having today? An apple. And we've got some shakers here. Some Discovery boxes exist down below. For the schoolhouse, which is located right over there, we have some things. Alabama State History book here. Some other things. If we go down below, we have some items. The schoolhouse box, chalkboard, hello, this is Marcus. Alabama stamps, huh? Well, that's what you would do if it was a real phone. It's not. You know, I used to play with these as a young child. I once made a video of how to play chess with yourself. So maybe how to play checkers with yourself? That's called getting too confident. IBM typewriter? Okay. There's my press release. Indian removal. Sounds like a service that nobody wants. Alabama's history is the story of its people. Isn't that kind of the case with everywhere, though? The archives were a lot of fun and free. So we are now facing the west side. We're on the west side of the Capitol building. There. A great visit. The thing that I most enjoyed about Montgomery is that the city itself, though a large city with a population of nearing 220,000, is actually very community oriented. That is to say, it's a large city with a very small city feel, especially for it being a state capital. Birmingham, on the other hand, is a large city that feels like a large city. No visit to Birmingham is complete without seeing this. Pardon the background noise, but imagine the wonderful cinematography that could take place here. They've really done a good job of preserving kind of what it looked like when people actually worked here. You know, they really kept it pretty authentic to the original site. So we're going to take a look here. I do wonder, and I'm now intrigued to research if any films have been shot here. This is just such a picturesque location. You know, great for historical films, or I could see like a Wild West kind of frontier setting here, you know? I might shoot a film here at some point. Yeah, I can see why they turned this place into a haunted house in October. And this is where fight scenes would take place. You know, the ropes would also be a neat touch. Maybe maybe the hero sort of grabs the ropes and jumps off or propels off, and then we would have to simulate some glass breaking somewhere in here. Maybe we'll take a detour. It's not even Halloween and I'm scared to be in here. The place reeks of mold. But I don't think I expect anything less. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you don't go in there. That's where the haunted ghosts live, I guess. So we go to the stock tunnel and skip hoist is that way. Something else is over there. Let's go through here. There is something quite eerie about touring this place alone. But maybe that's the fun of this whole thing. The Pyrometer House. You know we're going up there next. Wow. The blast furnace. This is where motherfuckers get shot. What was that? You guys heard that, right? Hello. I'm getting out of here, guys.